The Imicus Navy issue. Now, unlike the standard Tier 1 Imicus, which is fitted purely for exploration, this thing's fitted for damage as well. So it actually gives you a fighting chance when in wormholes and so on, and being able to defend yourself. And you'll find that actually certain Astero pilots and so on are actually quite hesitant to attack such things. So it's got a 7.5% bonus to core and combat pro scanner strength, but this is where it gets interesting. It's a 7.5% bonus to small hybrid turret damage and 10% bonus to drone hit points and tracking speed. And it has the normal sort of roll bonus there. But this is brilliant because, what they've done is they've taken sort of PvP and exploration and put it together, making an extremely sort of incredible ship. Attributes wise, essentially it's Galante, so it's basically armor based. As you can see, it's got more armor than shield and structure. It's got a good ship warp speed, a decent targeting range, and it has a 50 M3 drone capacity, which is what sort of really helps with this ship, because in an offensive capability, you can have tier 2 drones out fighting as well as your setup. Fitting wise, it's got 2 turret points, but 3 high power slots, so that you can essentially fit 2 blasters there, 4 medium power slots and 4 low slots. Now the 4 medium power slots, obviously you have sort of your afterburner and data and relic analyzer and your scan range finding array and so on. And the low power slots is good for a little armor tank, and the rig slots generally do help plug any defenseless things. Skills wise, it's Galante Frigate 2, Spaceship Command 1, and with Mastery and these, especially when you're using Navy ships, you need to take the Mastery system seriously, because the Mastery system is designed to help you understand and use your ship effectively, rather than it not being used effectively. So it's always best to pay attention to the Mastery system, and remember, it's not a scoring system, it's not a achievement system, it's there purely designed to help you. The variations of this, the Imicus frigate, the one we've already done a video on, the Helios, which is a covert alt, which is the next step up from this one, and of course we're on the Imicus Navy issue now. There are no blueprint originals for the Imicus Navy issue. These blueprints are generally gotten by faction warfare players using their loyalty points, and then they sell the blueprint copies on from there. So unless you sort of have an industry wing in your corporation, this thing generally, it's better off you just buying the ship straight from the market, simply because of the auto integration preservation seal and the life support backup unit. It's not just minerals based, so generally best just to buy these off the market. Skins wise, very little, very little. Only has 4, and they're not bad. Media, that's probably the best one out of them, but as always, if you don't particularly like the skins, you can use the Paragon hub, where you use Plex and ISK to buy materials, and you can make your own sequence skin, which is basically your own custom paint job, and there will be other sequence skins that other players have made, which will be available for you. All right, Imicus Navy issue. Subscribe.